Welcome to the O'Connor Elder Law channel, where we focus on conversations about aging with grace and dignity while protecting our legacy. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. Today I wanted to talk to you about Medicare Part A. I have a client who suffered a fall. His pet had knocked over the water bowl, which when he got up in the middle of the night, he had a slip and fall, injuring his hip and his shoulder, which sent him to the hospital and subsequently to a rehabilitation center for physical therapy, which triggers the 100 days of skilled nursing care coverage under Medicare Part A. As I assisted him with some Medicare appeals, because as you can imagine, Medicare sought to deny coverage and terminate his stay at the rehab facility a little too early and discharge him earlier, which we successfully appealed multiple times so that way he could stay in the facility the entire duration with Medicare coverage as he should be entitled to. And one of the conversations that I had with him, though, was paying attention to the time that he was in the facility. Under Medicare Part A, insureds are allowed 100 days of skilled nursing care per spill or per incident. So after that, you are on your own for coverage. You have to cash pay the facility, or you need to apply for and qualify and roll on to Medicaid health coverage. So I had the conversation with him about counting our days, because even though he may not have needed 100 days of skilled nursing care for this injury, he needed to keep in mind that his next 100 days allotment of skilled nursing care wouldn't start until he had been released from the hospital and the skilled nursing facility from his first incident for 60 days. So he needed to make sure that when he got home, that for the next 60 days, he didn't need any sort of skilled nursing care, he doesn't want to re-injure himself or have any other incident that might cause him to end up back in the hospital or back in need of a skilled nursing facility. So I had the conversation with him about planning for Medicaid, because at this time, it's one of those things where you want to make sure that you're prepared. You're either prepared to cash pay or you're prepared to apply for and qualify for Medicaid. And I didn't want him or his family to be found in a frenzy where they just shake their head and spin down their assets in an effort to be able to qualify for Medicaid. Really, at that time, this time was the key time, the best time to speak with an elder law attorney and to start to put in place a plan to be able to qualify and apply for Medicaid should he need it. And so that's what I wanted to make sure that I shared with you today, that you understood that under Medicare Part A, you have 100 days of skilled nursing care. After that, you're on your own, you cash pay, and that you don't get a new 100-day allotment until 60 days after you've been released from your prior incident of skilled nursing care. And if you or your loved one is in a position in their life where you are concerned that these allotments may cause you some trouble where you will have lack of coverage, now is the time to reach out to your elder law attorney and start the conversations of protecting your legacy through some Medicaid planning. We have a lot of different options and resources that we can offer people in this situation, so that way they don't just end up spending down their entire life savings to be able to qualify for the medical care that they really desperately need. I hope that this has been helpful to you. If it has, I ask that you simply hit the like button or share it with a friend or relative that you think would benefit from this content. Thank you so much, and I look forward to speaking to you again online soon.